see if this will work here for you. This first sketch, I'm just going to do the center character. As you're building up this curve, like with everything, trying to give you the basic beginning, and the center line comes through, a dotted line, a hidden line showing the opposite side, and where this intersection is here, right to this piece. And again, just like with the other one that was vertical, this one has the side view. So when you take a look at that piece, it's going to have, in this particular character, not only the nose, but just the two cheeks that are on the side right here, building that up. It has a kind of like a stripe down the middle. The setting of the eyes are a little wide set, so that's going to help you at least plot this out. So you can see the cheek comes around the side of the face, so it's not really a profile, but at least you can see, and it starts off with a much larger circle that's showing a part that would include the eyebrow up at the top, and then the eye is doing a part separately. So they're a little bit on the side of the head, different character, but a similar approach, as you see that. So there's the distance for it. And as you create the character, you can also put in ears, that type of thing. On either side, it's going to be symmetrical, building that up basically in the beginning. And then from there is where you can heavy up these lines as you see this part. So it does have the triangle shape on a couple pieces for the nose, for example, and building that part up and just giving it a light shading just to get started for the layout. And then as you go through the characters on this, as it turns to the side, because the previous one was more of a vertical approach. Here's the center line for this one, and again a circle where it intersects, representing that part of the nose. So it's kind of a double section there to help you build that piece up. And here's the cheek, kind of extending it just so you can see a little bit more of it. The circle. And once you're trying to compose this on the page to fit the theme that you're doing, so you want to kind of think ahead as you can. And here's the piece. So even though it's kind of cut off very close, you can see that from that distance the cheek would come out. In this case, the mouth is the triangle, but very close fitting, and it has a little bit of a lower lip to that piece, so it kind of builds that up. So just lightly placing it in there, and again, if an ear was on this section, looking for a basic shape onto that part. So just the beginning part to get you started, and again trying to think of your theme for it as it's putting it together here. Try to find which is almost like the horizon line. The hidden line is dotted just so you can see the intersection of this, building up the curves as you go. There's the center line, there's the triangular shape for the mouth, and it builds up there's that kind of a stripe down the middle that offsets the location of the eyes. So take a look at what your theme is and how you want to compose this into this image here, and you can kind of get a pretty good idea. So here's the roundness of these two cheeks there. There's a couple other examples in there that you can take a look at as well. So you have that character. So just the beginning part of it, and then as you go through, you start to figure out the rest of the character, how you're building that piece up with the body and the hands that you've done, so you can start to establish that section there. So see if you can place that together with that theme, taking a look in the notes there.